pretty good story, but let me tell you, the reason I'm so excited is because I'm about halfway through the autobiography.
Do you have an email address?
No.
Okay. I was thinking about a way to contact you. And
Can we not make a recording of this? You got all this
Oh, yeah.
stuff?
I've got this
My
stuff,
phone
yeah.
number? You
Yeah.
can call me?
Yeah.
I'd rather call you.
Okay. Well, give me your phone number and then you call me.
What?
I'll write it down for you.
Why don't we just write it?
Okay, we're
No?
gonna write it. We'll just write each other letters,
All
and then
right.
I'll help you with your autobiography that way.
Let me tell you, my friend Sam, he's coming on the 14th from Carmel.
Mm-hmm.
He just finished his own, and I'm struggling.
It's a hard thing to do.
I don't know how many copies I've thrown away. Just tear them up.
But then how are you supposed to end your autobiography? Like, then are you not supposed to do anything after that ever again in your life? Like, do you need to stay at home after you get done writing it? Then you start a part 2?
Well, let me tell you something that that you would like to know. 10 days ago, I was in the Nut House. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. I didn't see you there when I was there.
So the reason I got there is because I had this strange, I became separated from myself.
Huh. Okay.
And I realized that I had been pretending for such a long time that I no longer who was the real one.
Does this relate back to the Chinese boy?
No,
Okay.
this has happened since then. This has been going on for some time.
How have you been pretending?
What?
How have you been pretending? What do you mean?
Oh, to be somebody that I'm not, to exaggerate about things and make things, or make myself appear to be more important than I am. Or, you know.
I think you're just as important as you are, though.
Well, I'm coming to that.
Okay.
I'm getting close.
Okay.
And the most interesting part is that I know I don't know. I don't know which is which now, and that's the most interesting part, I think. Only you would understand that. So the person that's not real is more me than me.
Ooh.
Because I can become anybody I want to. I can walk out on the street and say, "Hi there, what's your name?" We Americans don't do things like that. I can go to the HIV. You know what the HIV is?
Hy-Vee, yeah. That's where they
sing to those chicks over there.
That's where you leave the electric carts out in the parking lot.
Absolutely, in the rain.
Yeah.
But anyway, they let me into that One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest,
Okay.
and I stayed there 5 days. The first day, you want me to tell you a little bit about this? The first day, I was trying to say the things that they want to hear.
Yeah.
The second day, I began to doubt that it was going to do any good because I wanted out of there. I didn't belong there.
Did you put yourself in there? Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I put myself in the South, Cox
South. And they
And
thought you needed to
I
be.
made the mistake of using the word suicide.
Yeah.
That's a bad word.
Right.
But I told them how I have become separated from myself. They only scratched their heads a little bit. But when I said suicide, God, the whole place opened up.
Did they put you on a 72-hour hold?
No. Well, I guess that's what it is.
Mhm.
72 hours. Was that 5 days?
No, that's 3 days, but they can keep on holding you.
Yeah, they were keeping on. They were keeping
Well,
on.
I was in a psychiatric ward in high school, and they say they hold you for 72 hours. Nobody came in and held me. Nobody gave me a big old hug. Okay, so by the second day, you were done being there. How'd you get out?
that's the story. On the 5th day, oh, I had already had a C-scan. I had been diagnosed with vascular dementia,
Okay.
and I was so proud. I'm no longer responsible, brother.
Yeah. So it's blood flow to your brain,
Blood-
and it's
and it was brought on by many strokes. I've been having
Little ones.
Little strokes. Anyway, the 5th day, I decided I'm getting out of here today.
all right.
So my method was this pissant professor, what do you call it, therapist?
Yeah, psychologist.
We're in a group, and he's right here. I could touch him.
Did you touch
Right
him?
there.
That's not going to help you get out, touching people.
Oh, worse than that.
Okay.
Worse than that. So he was, and his phone rang right in the middle of his lecture. And he is shuffling his papers, you know, and writing these notes and everything, and telling me how much more he knows about me than I know about myself. And I was getting pissed. I was working it up.
Mm-hmm.
So when his phone rang, I did this, hey! I want to talk with you, brother. You can kiss my ass about this. You're knowing more about me than I know about myself. I want you to take your papers and shuffle them, and write on the sons of bitches. And but I'm leaving here.
Good for you.
And so I was in a wheelchair there. So I drove myself out of there, went back out to the by that time they had dismissed all the classes. We were all now back in lockup, not lockup, but out in
yeah.
the open. And so I first thing I did was I threw myself on the floor and I was writhing. Oh, my heart, help, somebody call 911, something. I put on a good one, brother. And they tried to do things to me to massage my heart, you know, and all this thing, and I slapped the shit out of it. And but anyway, after about 2 hours of that, I had gone to my room and laid myself down like I'm surrendering now. And the main nurse came in and she said, "Mr. Brisson, you can put your street clothes on now. You're being discharged."
You did it.
I took over the place. And you know, and you get the picture. I mean, how are they going to have any classes or anything or do anything?
With you doing
like
that, you took over. I